Where I was going with FF11, before we completely moved off of that, I am an FF14 player. I like
Okay.
FF14. It's great. Sell me on FF11. Why should I play FF11?
Well, you strike me as a man with a higher than room temperature IQ, and I feel like you would be doing yourself. You're gonna have to use your brain a little bit more to use Final Fantasy 11. no, no, I joke, I joke. I would say Final Fantasy 11 is a difficult game,
Hmm.
brutal, and just you'd have to go in not with an open mind of the control scheme's weird. Like you don't use your mouse ever in the game.
Uh-huh.
Things are clunky because they're just trying to figure that stuff out back in the early 2000s.
It was the
And
first console MMO.
it was the first console MMO, and on PC when you play it, you'll be using your numpad, and it's a weird control scheme
Okay.
that you just never will run into. And I don't think I'd ever tell anybody to play it on purpose.
Yeah.
If you play it, do the Horizon XI server. It's free.
Hmm.
You can get in there. You don't need to give Square any money for it.
Hmm.
They've done a good job of at least removing like the play online requirements and just that whole headache.
Yeah.
So you can actually get in and see this weird game from the early 2000s. But I would never really actively tell anyone to play it. I love it for its own like
Hmm.
personality, but yeah, it's very complex. There's like gear swapping. You have Lua files you're going to make for that, so you can maximize your character. You might have 20 different pieces of equipment
Hmm.
for one specific, like you're going to heal,
Yeah.
and you're going to need certain pieces for enhancement for that one spell, and then other pieces for another spell. And you
Hmm.
got to swap those out mid cast. Some pieces are better for precast, some pieces are better for mid cast, some pieces are better for resting and
Hmm.
idling, and you just you need all that, and it gets ridiculous.
Hmm.
Don't play Final Fantasy 11. Whatever you do, it's an insane game,
Now,
but I still love it. I
now,
love it.
now I see why FF14 1.0 went in the bin because they designed
Yes.
it to be a follow-up to FF11. And like,
Yeah.
no.
No, you can't do that 15 years later. I
Because yeah,
totally understand.
they I think what was the current WoW expansion? I think it was like Mr. Pandaria or like WoW was
Ugh.
well established.
Yeah.
People may have an issue with that expansion, but like WoW was well established by this point. Like we had moved very far past this style of MMO, and just throw that out there just wasn't gonna happen.
It was pretty bad. Like even coming from 11 as an 11 player,
Mhm.
I played it and I was like, this sucks. I'm
Well,
not
the game
going to
was
play
also really
this.
badly programmed. That doesn't help either.
Yes, and I was like, okay, no. So I mean, it's interesting. I
Mhm.
kind of just like the unique nature, and really what I miss the most about it is I miss that developers take chances instead
Mhm.
of just tab targeting 1, 2, 3 for your skills and ASWD and your
Mhm.
mouse. I'm just like, show me something new.
Mhm.
Take a
Mhm.
chance. Don't just be like another WoW clone or